Time now for the big screen. We'll take a look at the movies coming to theaters and streaming platforms this weekend.
Seattle Refined's movie expert Candace McMillan joins us this morning. Hi, Candace. How are you this morning?
Hi, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
We made it. So a lot of people are talking about this new Michael Jackson flick. It's called Michael. What did you think of this one?
It's a complicated issue, right? Like Michael Jackson, he is the biggest pop star of all time. He's the most talented person I think we've ever seen. He also has some complicated history. So what Michael does is it ignores all of that and just gives you his music, gives you Michael Jackson kind of from early Jackson 5 through his bad 1988 tour before there are any allegations, sweeping it all under the rug a little bit. I think that's all fine, well and good for, super fans, people who love his music, people who are wanting to go in to have a good time. For me, it felt a little bit like we needed to have some more interior for Michael, knowing that he's a complicated guy and wanting to see him struggle maybe a little bit more with some of these things. As it is, Michael is a very sanitized look. But his nephew, Jafar Jackson, who is Jermaine Jackson's son, gives a star-making turn as his uncle. He nails the look, the voice, the dance moves. He's also really good sparring next to Coleman Domingo, who is really villain of the year as Joseph Jackson, the money-hungry patriarch who's manipulative and controlling command of his children led to their success, but also threatened everything. And it's Jackson and Domingo that really carry this otherwise very glossy production. The music is great, obviously. There's some really cool sequences, but I think as a film as a whole, it doesn't give you a full-rounded picture of Michael for my taste. Again, if you want to go in and have a good time and listen to his music and kind of relive some of his early days, that's exactly what that's going to give you.
Sounds like you wanted something more deeper, more into the weeds of all the other stuff. Yeah.
Maybe not in the weeds, but maybe just giving it, a better, well-rounded picture of who Michael was and what he struggled with. And it really was just
glossing over some of that.
I kind of want to watch it. I really do want to see it, actually.
Fan, it seems like you would like this one.
Yeah, more of a chance to celebrate the successes, less so the complications, as you mentioned.
Yes, it does that for sure.
Well, the next movie on the list is called I Swear. Is that in theaters?
That is in theaters, and I'm not sure if you remember back in February when they had the BAFTAs, and there was someone who made an outburst on live telecast that was, inappropriate, racially charged. He was there for this film. His name is John Davidson, and this is the story of his life. He has Tourette syndrome, and he has become an advocate for the condition. And this is a really fascinating, interesting biopic about his life and advocacy work. That he has to endure tics, compulsive behavior, and verbal outbursts. And actor Robert Aramayo, who portrays Davidson, won the BAFTA for the lead actor at that same ceremony. He surprised everyone by surpassing frontrunners Timothée Chalamet, Michael B. Jordan, and Leonardo DiCaprio. Having seen the film now, I can see that Aramayo totally deserved the award. His portrayal of Davidson is completely arresting. It's hard to believe he was not afflicted by Tourette's in his real life. That's how good he is in this film. So I think this is a really interesting biopic. It's really well done. Just the performances here are worth a go.
I'm intrigued by that one because I feel like, that's one of those conditions, Tourette's, that isn't talked about in the public realm. And I think we can all learn a little bit more about the development of that, particularly in somebody and how it might affect your life on a daily basis.
Yeah, so many biopics
this
lots weekend.
Of biopics.
Yeah.
All right, is Apex a biopic or is that something completely different on Netflix?
We're veering out here.
Okay.
This is completely different. And, talk about just all the right pieces and that just don't equate a whole. Apex is a thriller. It's dropping into Netflix. And despite its two famous leads in an intriguing premise, this one will likely get lost in the algorithm shuffle within the week. It's Charlize Theron. She stars as Sasha, an adrenaline junkie who climbs mountains and kayaks rivers for fun. I absolutely cannot relate. She lost her partner, played by Eric Bana, in a cliffside accident, so naturally she carries her trauma around with her as she leads a solitary existence doing crazy things to feel close to him. What a single woman traveling the world should probably not do is ignore the advice of local law enforcement and take a river trip by herself. That's where she meets Ben, played by Taron Egerton. He is the General Zaroff of the situation. Yes, that's a reference to The Most Dangerous Game if you read that in the 9th grade. But Apex feels like a watered-down version of that classic about a twisted hunter pursuing humans for sport. There's some nifty action sequences, but with a script this thin, there's little for Theron and Egerton to work with. This one did not keep me hooked like I was hoping.
Guess we'll skip it then.
Sorry.
All right.
Not all winners.
Charlize Theron, though.
I tried. Not, yeah.
Yeah.
Not 3 for 3 this week. Sorry.
Not 3 for 3. All right.
It happens. Thank
Thanks,
you, Candace.
Candace.